right, Kill 2 and Darius Johnson bringing you another Alliance Tournament 8 matchup. We have WeForm Voltron on the left versus AAA on the right. WeForm Voltron have brought 3 Slipners, a Claymore, a Scimitar, a Hugin, 3 Sabers, and a Thrasher.
And for Against All Authorities, we have a Claymore, 2 Sleipners, a Hurricane, a Rook, a Scimitar, 2 Sabers, and 2 Dramiels.
So Voltron kind of continuing to show flexibility here. This is a team everybody's really interested in because they have a lot of really good pilots. They have a ton of money behind them, but they haven't really flown together before, and I kind of feel like everyone's waiting to see how well they'll do in the tournament, and this is a setup they haven't brought so far. This is actually the Pandemic Legion speed setup from last tournament, basically. It's extremely fast. The Slipner's already moving 1,800 plus meters a second. They're running into a setup that's really similar, but I actually like Voltron's chances kind of being a more focused setup. I don't think that AAA Rook's going to be very helpful in this match, but we'll have to see.
We have AAA dropping giant piles of drones on the field. I'm assuming those are armor bots. And we have their Saber about to collapse, and it does. But we're taking damage on the WeForm Voltron side, too, with at least 2 ships down.
Ooh, Tackler's going down left and right. Lost all the Sabers on the Voltron side. That Thrasher about to go down as well. We lost 1 Saber for AAA, or 1 Dramiel, depending on which it was. And damage actually slowing down. All of Voltron's frigs gone. The drones are all damage drones, by the way. Voltron wanting to bring that Rook down. That's where they're doing next, and he's taking damage and will drop. There he goes. So, ooh, not quite. There he goes. Okay.
Just pretend you said that a few seconds earlier. And
I was using one of those cool graphic cards so I could see in the future. These setups really similar. I don't know. We definitely have an even matchup. I like having the tackle that AAA has at this point is pretty important. I mean, like I said, controlling range is really a big deal. And at this point, Voltron probably needs to take down those frigs. I don't know, though. They're working on the Scimitar, and he's going down pretty quickly, while at the same time Voltron tanking pretty comfortably, even though this both setups able to do a lot of damage. Looks like rather than go for the Scimitar, AAA fighting against the Voltron Slipner.
that is how it appears. Is that where their giant drone mob has gone?
Did that Scimitar just disappear? Oh my god. AAA Scimitar down. That is match deciding, most likely. That's a really huge loss from this point on. The AAA ships will drop extremely quickly while Voltron will continue to tank pretty efficiently. Although the Voltron Slipner still is taking damage. It looks like Voltron switching to the AAA Hurricane next, probably just because he's close. Although it looks like everyone's close. There's really nobody outside of range except for the Voltron Scimitar and the Hugin, obviously.
Yeah, so what we're looking at right now is a Hurricane Sleipnir off, and the Hurricane is about to go boom, and it does. And it looks like they've actually started putting damage on the AAA Saber as well while they were shooting the Hurricane. The Sleipnir on the WeForm Voltron side now about to pop, and let's see what they move on to.
I guess they, I was talking about how important the tackle was. Really, I guess it wasn't a big deal since everyone's tackled. It doesn't really matter. No one's going to be able to get out of range anyway. They are starting to take down that second Saber now on the AAA side. I don't know if they'll go to the Dramiels after that. One of the AAA Slipners already hurting pretty bad at half shields. This actually, AAA electing to shoot the Voltron Claymore next rather than another Slipner or their logistics. They're not able to get to the logistics, which is really what decided this match.
Yeah, and it looks like there was actually some excellent FCing on behalf of the WeForm Voltron team.
Either that or some idiotic piloting on the part of the AAA team. I mean, both these teams are good teams, professional teams, but I have to wonder why the Scimitar needed to be close enough that Voltron was able to kill it so easily. He may have gotten tackled early on, even though they were primarying the Rook, which would have been excellent FCing on the part of Voltron. Another Slipner down, or a Slipner down anyway for AAA, second one at half shields, while Voltron, actually, the Voltron's Claymore is about to go into armor.
That is true, but as it is about to go into armor, we're seeing some damage taken by the Dramiel, and we're seeing some damage taken by AAA's Sleipnir as well. Dramiel now hitting armor, the Sleipnir armor at about 25%. I'm going to say that both are going to die at some point in the very near future.
So, yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I feel like that is what needs to kind of be focused on. I think going for the Rook early in the fight was kind of a no-brainer, as we do lose the second to last battlecruiser for AAA. And now that Dramiel's webbed, it looks like they're going to take him out real quick and then move from him over to that final Claymore. I mean, it's interesting target calling, interesting move in general by AAA. You know, VOLTRON had the Hugin, which is a really important ship in this match. It was kind of like VOLTRON had the Hugin where AAA had a Rook. And bringing the single Rook, I don't know, it could make a difference if you're fighting a team like the Agony team we saw, the Turtle Tank team. The Rook might have been the deal breaker, but in a match like this where it's easy for VOLTRON to catch up and kill the Rook, it really doesn't contribute much, and then instead VOLTRON has the Hugin, which synergizes so well, does the tackling they need, keeps the Scimitar in place early in the match so that VOLTRON is able to catch up and kill it, as we do lose that Dramiel for AAA.
Yeah, and we have AAA, all they have left on the field is the final Claymore, dipping into 25% armor. It's not going to be very long now before AAA is triple annihilated.
Nice bump there by that Slipner. I don't know if you caught that.
I don't know, I looked away. Sorry.
That's all right.
By Reformed VOLTRON, who were, as we said earlier, some pretty heavy favorites from the scuttlebutt going into the tournament.
There goes that Claymore. So we will send you back to Soundwave. Nice job, We Form VOLTRON.